Hello, I'm Sin Sage, finally on Queer Porn TV. To me, like, what I feel, I guess I can say that I never really felt comfortable with the title, like, bisexual. That just doesn't, like, for me, for my own sexuality, it feels too limiting and, like, bi. Two things only, you know? And I feel like my sexuality is just like completely fluid and open, and I am attracted to a human being, and I don't care if their top matches their bottom, their inside matches their outside, whatever it may be. Like, I'm attracted to a person, and gender just doesn't matter to me. So, like, for me, that's what defines queer. I feel very strongly about, I mean, queer activism, just LGBTQ across the board. I feel like if you are a part of this community, this is the time where we need everyone to step up. Like, now more than ever, like, we're so close to changing people's minds on a really deep and widespread level, and it's happening right now in America, and it's happening all over the world. Aside from those backwards Middle Eastern countries, but here, where we live and where we exist, it's so important to step up and take a stand and, like, not back down about who you are as a person. It's your life, it's your identity, it's yourself, and you need to discover it, you need to accept it, you need to embrace it, and you need to make other people okay with it. And if they're not, then they don't deserve to be in your life. I feel so strongly about this. And one of the ways that I've kind of tried to contribute is I volunteer at Prides with the HRC. I'm a member of the HRC. I donate monthly. I try to get as involved with them as I can, because I just feel that they're our voice. And God, when you go to these Pride events and you meet people and you're like, come over here, like, look what we're doing. Look at the change we're making now more than ever. And there are still so many states where you can be fired from your job for being gay or lesbian or transgender. Like, how is that even possible? It's 2013. Like, it's still happening. And we need more people within our community to feel this passion and not feel like apathetic about it, or like, I can't make a difference, or I can't change anything. We are the only ones who can change anything. And so we have to get that fire under our ass and that passion in our heart for something that should already be, but unfortunately is not. And I have that fire, and it's constantly burning every single day. And I want to touch as many lives with my work, with my internet presence. I want to let people know how important it is to be yourself on every level, and to expect acceptance for being who you are. Mm-hmm. And you should accept nothing less. It's definitely important to me to show authentic queer desire in my scenes. But I don't even think of it like that. Like, I don't even go into it with, like, I need to think this way, I need to feel this way, I need to act this way. Like, it's just not like that. For me, it's just fully 100%, it's natural desire. And as a performer, like, I share my desire, I share my passions on the screen and on the camera. And there's definitely been situations that in which I was put where it was any of us who work in this industry know that you can be put with someone who doesn't share that passion, or that natural desire. But even in those cases, I do my best to try to make them feel that. And even if I feel that they're not giving it back to me, I'm fairly certain that I'm coming across as trying to get that from them. And my show, it's just me being me. Like, it's just a natural desire that I have to be with women, and to just be sexual and be honest and be myself. In my life, I haven't had the opportunity to be with a lot of transgendered or transsexual people, and that's a fantasy that I have for sure. So I was able to be with a transsexual performer, male to female, and her name is Drew DeVoe, and we relished that scene, and it was very intense and passionate and energetic, and I'd love to work with her again anytime. All right. Basically, like, you can only get so far within these certain realms, and you can be the best performer that anyone's ever seen, but if X, Y, and Z company have not shot you, you're not going to get any recognition, in a sense. So it's like, for me personally, like, I've been, like, everyone I work with is like, oh, you're amazing, and you're so great, and they love working with me, and they love, like, being around me, and it's so awesome. But like, on a more public scale, like in the trade magazines, or like these awards shows, events, to get recognition for being an outstanding performer, it doesn't happen. So I've been doing this for 10 years, and what can I say? Like, I know that I'm really good at it. I get recognition in personal emails that queer or lesbian or whatever people send me, and they're like, I used to never watch porn, and then I saw you. I used to think all porn was fake until I saw you. I used to be ashamed of who I am. I didn't want to let anyone know. I was afraid, and then following you on Twitter and seeing how you are made me realize I can be whoever I want to be, and things like this. Like, and honestly, what means more? That totally means more. So yeah, I hope that I can be accepted within the queer community for feeling the way that I feel and being who I am and doing what I do, and that's a community that I've always I've been a part of, I've felt a part of, and I've always wanted to be accepted into. And so I hope you enjoy what I do, and you go check me out elsewhere, and you see my genuineness.